This Golden State Warriors team has tricked the NBA. They were not supposed to be this good. As a matter of fact, I didn't even think they were going to make the playoffs this year, but here they are with a 9-2 record, riding Steph Curry and this elite defense that, props to Steve Kerr because he's coached them to it, but they have 5 elite defensive principles that are really carrying them. We'll talk about them throughout this video, but they run those jumbo lineups, they trap non-elite playmakers, and then it's just they can hide Steph Curry as well because everyone is elite defensively. This team is so deep, and then when it comes down to it, they got one of, if not the best closers in the NBA, in the world, the man who closed out the Olympics this summer, and that is Steph Curry. Alright, and here we go. This is the second play of the game, and they're already utilizing 2 of their 5 keys defensively. So first off, they're going to put Steph on basically the catch-and-shoot guy, which is Klay Thompson, the one that he can guard. And then they have their jumbo lineup out here with Melton, who's an above-average height for a guard, Wiggins, obviously a wing, Draymond a green, Trace is a post. And what they're going to do here is they're just going to trap the non-elite playmakers. So if it's Luka or if it's Kyrie, and we'll see this later in the game, they'll switch it, but the sub-elite playmakers like Klay Thompson, they're going to trap this, and they trap the ball screen, they get it, and now they're out running in transition. Steph brings it into the front court, beautiful feed to Andrew Wiggins running in transition, and that's Warriors basketball in 2024. So like we said, this is part of Kerr's game plan. The elite playmakers, the Lukas, the Kyries of the world. This will be a switch. So Trayce Jackson-Davis will now be guarding Luka, and Wiggins will switch off onto the rolling Daniel Gafford, and Steph now is the roll help. Since it's an empty side ball screen, there's nobody to step over and tag, which is, that's why the Mavericks are running it. It's good stuff. Wiggins is able to cover it up, though, and now Curry can close out to the kick, which is Najee Marshall. Once again, Steph guarding the catch-and-shoot guy. He's not guarding a guy that can really make off the bounce, except this time he does. It's good rotation, and looks like they got to stop, but Mavs get bailed out with a foul. Draymond, all of a sudden, at 34 years old, is having a career resurgence. Right here, it's a pick and roll, so Gafford rolls, but now, since they got him over here in the coffin corner, they're going to trap it, right? And it's a good trap. I don't think this was part of the game plan because usually, like we said, with elite playmakers, they don't trap. They just switch. But this time they do trap. They thought they had him in the corner. Luka actually gets out of it, so great job here. Steph, of course, on Klay. Melton is now playing both as Draymond has to drop to help. And as Luka gets down, makes the kick out to Najee Marshall here. Look at Draymond. Check that out. Look at the hustle after. He saved that ball. He's 34 years old. He got to that ball and then saved it. And now we got DeAnthony Melton coming downhill one-on-one with Kyrie. Najee's still here. Not really, though. It's one-on-one. DeAnthony Melton gets right down to the rim for the layup. Once again, the Dubs, especially with Gary Payton II guarding Kyrie, they're not going to switch this ball screen. They love this matchup here. Well, they don't love it. They don't love any matchup with Kyrie Irving, but about as close to liking a matchup guarding Kyrie as you can get. Gary Payton II, I mean, he is straight clamps. And once again, this is an early tag from the help with Andrew Wiggins. I mean, he's above the nail, not allowing paint touches, and Lively's a good passer against the blitz. So an early tag, and then Draymond's also going to recover. He's just going to show for a second and then recover. So he shows, which makes Kyrie pick up his dribble and look to pass. So then he's going to recover, and as he's recovering, a little bit of a high pass, but also great help from Wiggins, right? Like, you don't normally see help there, and it's a takeaway Warriors ball. Just look at the length and versatility the Warriors have on the court right now. Everybody out here is an above-average defender for their size and position with Podziemski, Moody, Melton. That's 3 elite guard perimeter defenders. Kevon Looney's good on the interior. And then Kuminga, he's definitely got the potential to be elite. He's probably about average, a little above average right now defensively, but this is fantastic defense. Just walling up, being tall, being long, and forces a miss. With that being said, if you've made it this far in the video, make sure to hit the like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. It'll really help us out in the YouTube algorithm. We're trying to hit 25K by Christmas. It's a long shot, but we're trying to do it, so if you could help us out with that, it'd be greatly appreciated. Also, go ahead and check out our other channel, our football channel. And with that being said, let's look at the Warriors offense. All right, so now let's talk about some offense, right? And this is an OB under play, and it's just going to be a screen-to-screen direction. They've run this play before. This time it's going to be Steph setting the screen right here for Wiggins to try and get the ball in the paint area. You've got Melton opposite side, and then Trayce Jackson-Davis is just going to set a down screen. So Najee's going to have to help slightly on this screen for Wiggins, and then he's going to have to chase through this Trayce Jackson-Davis screen, chasing Steph Curry around it. And as you can see, he gets caught a little bit on Gafford, and that's just too clean of a look for Steph Curry. Offensively, there's a couple of things we need to talk about. Obviously, look at the gravity that Steph Curry creates, right? So Naji Marshall's stuck to him like a glove. Gafford's watching, and Kyrie is here. Kyrie will end up getting under this little handoff here to DeAnthony Melton. So it's going to be a middle ball screen with Trayce Jackson-Davis, right? They're going to get Gafford into this action, attacking him downhill, and then Trayce is going to roll, which is going to force Klay to be the weak side tag guy until Gafford or Kyrie recovers on this pick and roll, right? So as Trayce rolls, here comes Klay. He now has to step in, and once again, the gravity of Steph Curry. Najee Marshall's not going anywhere. All right, 100 times out of 100, they're letting Draymond shoot instead of letting Steph shoot. The rotation would be Najee Marshall rotates down, but you don't want to leave Steph Curry wide open, and all of a sudden, Draymond can hit threes now, which is a huge new piece to this offense. Another huge key for this unprecedented success by the Warriors has been their offense without Steph. Just watch Buddy Hield, right? Watch his movement on this play. So Pods is going to feed Kevon Looney, and they're going to run for round one. So you got Kuminga in this corner, Moody here, Buddy's over here, and then you got Podziemski, who's about to come set a little pop flare screen, whatever you want to call it, a little back screen for Buddy Hield, right? So as this is happening, Kevon Looney's not really a back-to-the-basket scorer. He's a rebounder and a screener. So now they can run Buddy Hield off this screen, and boom, they can score without Steph in the game. Once again, closing moments of this game, they're just going to bring Wiggins up, get into a pick and roll, and yeah. What did Tyler Kolek say? This is barbecue chicken. I don't care what it is, bro. Luka cannot guard Steph on an island ever. It's just going to be a simple ball screen here from Draymond. Gafford doesn't get up near high enough. They're even going to try and bring Quentin Grimes up, and it doesn't matter. Steph's just going to dribble around this ball screen, absolutely no contest from Luka, and pull up. Easy money. All right, boom. Now watch it again. Like we said the whole time, the Warriors, they're either going to switch this whole pick and roll action with an elite playmaker in Luka, or they're just going to hedge and recover. Hedge long enough for Wiggins to get over this screen, and Steph's going to get back on Grimes, and that's what they do here, and Wiggins takes back over in defense, and then Steph's even going to step up and help him out a little bit. Good pass by Luka here, and then just Draymond Green. That's all I got to say. And then once again, this is why I don't know if Luka will ever win an NBA championship. Not even trying to make a hot take or anything, but he's literally a cone on defense, bro. He's just standing here. Steph's going to hit him with a double cross. He gets leaning towards this screen from Draymond, and Steph is gone, which means Grimes has to step up, and Steph's just going to hit a nice little finger roll, his signature little floater over the top. That's too easy. Bro, I mean, I'm not sure what Lively's supposed to do right here. This is pretty good defense. But the Warriors get the matchup they want. A little snatchback crossover, hair trigger release, and that's nearly unguardable. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. If you made it this far, obviously you did enjoy something, so make sure to hit the like button. We're trying to hit like 200 likes on today's video. Also hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. And with all that being said, thanks so much for watching today's video.